Oh, it's you again. What do you... Yeah? Auric hangs around the space... What? I wish I knew. Maybe one of the higher-ups... Rival actresses, maybe? Except for Helen's pick. Look, you and me, we both... Helen? Being with Helen was What do you... I remember sending her... If I'd said something dumb, folks might... I wish that were the dumbest... Tossball was, is, and always... And I would give it up in a heartbeat to have Helen back.
Hey, Pat. Hey there. You looking to unwind? Maybe you're in... Bold claim, I know. But I wouldn't lie to you, friend. The name's Auric. I deal in I know. Why go for that home? Well, I'm gonna let you... Alternatives. That's the... Wait. Can't argue with that logic. Yeah, I know, Birdie. What? Yeah. He showed up drunk at my place. We talked for a while. Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad... He may or may not... Nah. He's stressed out of... Then you throw in... Come on. I worry about...
Inspector, I'm pleased to hear that. When Helen was... Try not to feel too bad. I don't understand. I'm... Be... Understood. I'd like... I appreciate that. If you're...
I don't know what to think of light underground.
You got an appointment?
Slug, I guess. I can't shake the feeling they had something to do with Miss Helen's death.
Appointment? Yeah, that's why you're here. Appointment? No appointment? No talking to Mr. Kincannon. Not entirely out of the question. Convince me. The boss can always use more bits. All right, I'll give him a call, but I've got my eye on you. Mr. Kincannon, got an appointment here. Says they've got some kind of business proposition for you.
That sounds like our inspector. Please, send him up.
Why, if it isn't the inspector, I was hoping you'd swing by. Here for my alibi, I assume. Another murder? Drunk raptidons? Black hole birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing. There was an incident. You should have seen Eileen. Besides being an absolute gem of an assistant, she's a terror with a fountain pen. Raptidons aside, sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself. Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with impressive regularity. Easy enough for someone to nick a few. Now ask yourself this. Well, to smear my name, anyway. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult your intelligence. I'm used to working with Lou, you see? I hope you won't hold it against me. So, as you've deduced, I did not... With that said... Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine? His spine, specifically. If you'd like to know the exact vertebrae, I'm afraid I don't know. I can tell you he's quite dead. Not that it matters much. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people. And I appreciate that, Inspector. The fact of the matter is, I know I didn't kill Helen, and I trust you fully and completely to find whoever did. If it helps, however, why in the name of the architect? Why, Inspector, that's terrible. Besides, given how long she was likely to live and continue working, the math doesn't work out. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid. You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between... that the thefts began... I'm not a man... Has it? Regardless, this will... I would never. Company, you'll want to speak with... No, And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here.
This copy of TK contains 100. The missing pages.
You figured that out just by looking at it? Huh. We ought to talk shop one of these days.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device. You can talk, discrepancy amplifier. You do it. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range. Analysis in conclusion. 98.3%. That is highly likely, Inspector.
What's that you found? No, wait. Don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed. Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a... Additionally, the fingerprints belong to...
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
What do you think you're doing? Yeah, alright. I guess you're on the level.
Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the due to the high level of... Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and...
Hi there. Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector. Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in. Have a look around, sir.
So this is where Slug keeps all its contraband, right?
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. Case. Just like a real inspector. Right, so the maybe, I don't know. Just best as it won't. Hope that. Yeah. No one. Then there's. That's. Oh. Oh no. Nah.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger. For Type K-19 cargo transport, once triggered, there is a direct slug automatic.
Loading automechanical unit K4. How can this access panel failsafe successful? Ejecting. Apologies. Unit in.
Inspector.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
The original incident? Our had Lou. Think of it this. It was all my. Oh, I'm not. Slut. Because one. Meanwhile, he's grown. continue investigating. Ooh, I love this. What makes you say? Damn, you're good. Hacking the Automex. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that... So, our culprit had something specific they wished to... I must say, then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target... Okay, that's very impressive. Don't ever touch me again. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device? She, Inspector. She could hear everything. The bug belongs to me, Inspector. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research. That, or she never intended it to stop. Impossible to know now. Unbelievable. I helped her. Gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn. As though Helen herself didn't profit from her work. Please, this is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly. Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead, and that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground. Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not. Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now you are thinking in the manner you must if you intend to get to the bottom of this mess. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns.
Black hole.
That was quick.
What the? I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
Inspector, not a moment too soon. Ruth Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. If it's any consolation, her death was instantaneous and painless. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, you know. The thought occurred to me. Slightly elevated. Oh, how curious. I wonder if this has something to do with... But as soon as You're a freelancer of some repute. Surely you're no... I'll...
The Grand How... I'd love to Let me just... Oh.
Hey there, you a fan?
Bertie Holcomb's the greatest hacker in the league.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. Oh, you wouldn't harm an old man at the end of his wits, would you? Wait. If you're armed... Oh, no, this is curious indeed. Who are you? What a quaint claim. You're so adorable. I won't even call security. No, really, I mean it. You've most certainly endeared yourself to me, and I think I know why you're here. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something, a little more personal? I'd be delighted. Oh, damn. By the by, how did... Oh. Hi. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. You know now that... Ask me... Indeed. I suspect poison. And... How alarming! Whoever targeted her was... Is that a jibe? None... Very well. Come now, Did you ever... And who... Yes, that would be Burbage 3001. Certainly. How... Why, I'm merely worried for my own sake. But if you don't want to... Bellamy has been my... In fact... I'll ask you this. In short, resenting... Oh, come... I was All actors have. She taught me, needless to. Respectfully. Yeah, actually, I. Go. Very well.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded, contains residue from foreign substances. Chemical analysis complete. This unit has detected the following substances: oil, terrorray, blood, terrorray, unidentifiable biological fluids, terrorray. Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis. This bottle contained Rizzo's spectrum VUC. These substances cause extreme.
Initiating Enter Burbage 3001. Burbage 3001's programming is frequently upgraded to adhere to board certified Banter protocol exhausted. Burbage 3001, Burbage 3001. Now running shock. This unit has Burbage 3 this unit. Burbage this unit. Burbage this unit.
Is that a woolly cow?
Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. Woolly cows are an import species. Second discrepancy. An accurate observation. A brief survey of. Insufficient. A brief survey of. This unit was likely.
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Ranger's 16th back. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you? We sort of borrowed her from the... Don't worry. Since it's the off... just between... about half my life. Except for the... I spent the last... Oh, it's a damn Birdie's taking... So... Oh. Helen... Miss just... What? I'm ashamed to... We didn't do any... Guess No, we... But he was... What can...
Nicely done.
Impressive, as always.
Great work.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an... Searching slug work. Slug as like... Most corporations. Slug.
Wait, bad idea!
Performing scan. Gaslight appears...
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Weren't you listening? We're reserved solid for the next month. I'm sorry, but you'll really need to order in advance. Is this some kind of a joke? We're not able to take on new orders at this time. I told you. No, we don't. Why are you doing this? Please stop. Here, just take it. Just take it and don't ask me for anything ever again. Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on... Well, that's not entirely true. Who exactly are you? Oh, you're the inspector they told me would be coming by. Now I feel like a buffoon. After... Well... How... Oh, fine. There may have been times I left... Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients. I understand you're reluctant. Constable Keene... Well, it... What? But I don't believe... Mr. Woolrich, while I could... If you wish... Yes, let's... It's always... Thank you for... You have... What? Well, I suppose that's as good a point as I think.
That's the last.
Why would anybody bring raptidons up here? Don't this hotel have a policy on animals? Left hand, Captain.
Trouble! Just that good.
Shine's on us today. This is Silvio. Tran, setting a new record for the Grand Colonial Bellhops Laundry Cart League. If you're listening to this, you're listening to history. And Daltrey, as we agreed, when I win, you're scraping terror shit off the windows for the rest of your contract. And you can stow the fear of heights routine because there's no way you're weaseling out of that, pal. Here goes. That's... Move the box! No, not... No!
We heading inside, Captain? Don't worry. I got your back.
Excuse me, Gunther. I need to ask you something.
Who in the hell is Gunter? I told you to call me Hun.
Oh, hey. Hello. The shop.
We can help her out, right?
I know it. Hey, if you find.
Welcome to Hunters. Welcome back. Unusual, but she is. Don't. I.
Hey. Yep, that since Betty. Oh, I.
Fight on our
Commander, you ever wonder why they put lights on our armor?
No, Trooper.
What about these?
Nice one, Captain! We make quite a team, my friend.